Welcome to the channel. My name is Victoria Hicks and you are tuning in to Lunch Time with Vicky. So, I am really determined to be more consistent on my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for all of the subscribers, all of the likes, all of the shares, all of the comments. I usually update and share that I posted a new video on Facebook, but you can also follow me on Instagram at Mrs. MRS Hicks Story, Hickstory, and I'll put it below so that you'll know. So Mrs. Hicks Story, you can find me on Instagram and on Facebook by my name, Victoria Curry Hicks. So welcome again to the channel. Today is a different video. It's a sit down video. It's not a vlog. It's not me out on an adventure with my husband somewhere or with my child, but just me doing a sit down video. I really wanted to come and sit down and allow you all to get to know me better. Some of you all may say, well, I already know you. Good for you. But for those of you that just subscribe, I really wanted you all to get to know me, get to hear my heart, get to understand me a little bit better. And hopefully you'll learn more about me. Hopefully you'll gain another perspective of me. Because I believe that every year there is growth, and I have changed a lot and I've grown a lot in the past couple of years. And so I hate when people say like new year, new me, but it really has been over the last couple of years, especially from 2017 until now. There has been major growth in my life. So hopefully you get to know me. So what I did is I grabbed a couple of questions, put together some questions. Some questions came from my Instagram, some questions came from the internet, some questions I just thought that I would like to share so that you can get to know me. So if you would like to get to know me better, stay tuned. All right, so the first question is, what is my full name? My name is Victoria Tawana Curry Hicks. So before I got married, my name was Victoria Tawana Curry. And then when I got married, I dropped my middle name, Tawana, and I just moved my last name into my middle name position and took on my husband's last name. So my name now is Victoria Curry Hicks. There is no hyphen. My middle name is now my maiden name. That was the best way for me to keep my father's maiden name. The Curry name it means a lot to me. It's a legendary name and it's something that I wanted to keep. So that's my full name, Victoria Curry Hicks. What does my name mean? So my first name is Victoria and it means more than a conqueror. It means courageous. People have different meanings for it, but the main meaning is that I am a conqueror. And I really believe that my name is fitting for me because I've had to conquer a lot of things. I've had to be courageous in a lot of things. My age, I am currently, as of January what is today? 5th. As of January 5th, 2020, I am 34. And I'll be 35 in July. So yes, where are you from? So I am from Miami, Florida. I was born and raised in MIA 305, County-A-Dade is where I lived. I lived in Miami-Dade my entire life, and I recently moved almost 3 years ago. July will make 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years already. My husband and I moved to Orlando, Florida. So that's where I am from. What are your best characteristics? So I believe some of my best characteristics is my personality. I can be very funny, jovial. I am an extroverted introvert, which means I'm an ambient, some people say. Basically, I can be, when I'm in a room full of people, I am the life of the party. I'm an extrovert. I'm cracking jokes. I'm moving around. I'm just making sure that everyone is comfortable and having fun. And then when I'm home, I'm very much so a homebody in my room. I need that quiet time. But a lot of people be like, I'm just a ball of fun and a joy to be around. Another one of my characteristics that I would say is my best is my ability to listen and to offer wisdom to others. I am that person in my group, people outside of my group, that you would call for advice, that you would call to vent, to listen to. At times it can be a drain. However, I do take pride in giving people good advice, giving them wisdom, and being a listening ear. So those I would think are my best characteristics. Which of your parents are you more alike? Which of your parents are you more alike? I think I'm a combination of both, really. The older that I get, I am more like my mother. But I do want to say I get my sense of humor from both of my parents. Both of my parents are hilarious. They tell great stories. So if you're around me, I am known for like telling good stories and keeping people laughing. So I get that from both of them. I get my mom's, like, if she, well, both of them are that way. Well, I want to say I'm more like my dad when it comes to being kind of like strict and like boss-like, because he's very much so that way. And I'm like my mom with the sassiness, because my mom is very sassy. So yeah, you gotta know them to know. What is my biggest accomplishment? Becoming a mother and finishing school, graduating with my bachelor's degree, and being a youth pastor. I want to say that, those three. So becoming a mother, I became a mother at the age of 21. I was really young, not married, and I was literally a semester away from graduating from college when I had my daughter. So me then having her and then going back to school and finishing up what I started, that's why I say it kind of goes hand in hand. Becoming a mother, woo, that's great. But then also finishing what I started and graduating was another great accomplishment. And then becoming a youth pastor. I really enjoyed my years of being a youth pastor at my father's church. I really enjoyed just planning and getting kids together and being a blessing to them and all of that stuff. I really miss those days. So yeah, let's see. Who is my favorite musician? Ooh, my favorite musician? Okay, I'm gonna do musician slash artist, because my favorite musician is my husband. If y'all don't know, my husband is a drummer, so technically he's my favorite musician. Can't nobody play drums like Johnny Hicks III. All right, but my favorite like artist, musical artist would be, oh, that's hard. Okay, I gotta do it by genre. If I were to do gospel, my favorite artist would be John P. Key. It don't matter. If I put on John P. Key, I love John P. Key. Gospel. R&B would have to be Anita Baker / Brandy. Those two, by far, my favorite. And Jill Scott. But Anita Baker and Brandy. Jill Scott comes right after that. Rap. I don't listen to that much rap anymore, but when I did, it was Young Jeezy. I love Young Jeezy. Those were back in my college ratchet days. But if you still play Young Jeezy, I know every word. Amen. Let's see. How many tattoos do you have? This was a question I got on Instagram. How many tattoos do I have? I believe I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 4. 1 on my arm, 1 on my stomach, 1 on my leg, 1 on my wrist. So 4. I think that's it. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? Don't judge me. I don't know how to ride a bike. Yes. Now, did my family try to teach me how to ride a bike? Yes, but I never learned. Y'all, I grew up as a real girly girl, and my uncle, I will never forget this. My uncle tried to, because I wanted to ride the bike like my cousins. My uncle tried to teach me how to ride a bike, because my dad would literally buy us a bike every single year. So we go out and he teaches me how to ride the bike. I fall, I scrape my knee, and I was done. I mean done. So your girl never learned how to ride a bike. Don't judge me. There's some people out there. It's some people out there that don't know how to ride a bike. While we're talking about this, I might as well confess, because this is getting to know me, correct? Yes, getting to know me. I don't know how to ride a bike, nor do I know how to swim, nor have I ever learned how to skate. Yeah. That just wasn't my thing. It just wasn't. I just wasn't into that. Now, if you know, if you want me to do something like, you know, draw, sing a tune, maybe play something on the piano, I could do that. I did a lot of indoor things, but I never learned how to ride a bike, nor swim, nor skate. Yeah. So, what is your prayer for 2020? And I'll close out with this. What is my prayer for 2020? What is my prayer for this decade? I want to know God's heart, because I believe, and I'm learning this. You can know your purpose. You can know what you're called to. But when you know God's heart, you'll also begin to understand his timing. Not the timing of what we experience here on earth, which is, you know, we have 24 hours in a day, but the timing of God. And I really want to know his heart to understand his timing better, because I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I struggle with the timing of it all. And I struggle with that because I know that when you do things not in God's timing, child, it's a hot mess. It's a hot, you can forget it. You can be doing the right thing, but if it's in the wrong time, that right thing will look so wrong. I just said a word. Y'all ain't listening, that's okay. My next prayer is to give myself more grace. I feel as though when I mess up, when I don't get things right, I am so freaking hard on myself. And I need to stop doing that, because that's not good. So those are my main prayers. Of course, I have all other prayers: that my family be safe, that I accomplish big goals, that God moves miraculously in my life, that, you know, my finances are increased, my health is maintained, and all that other stuff. But my main prayers is understanding God's timing and to allow myself grace and room to grow. So I have, hopefully through these questions, brought you in a little bit into who I am, and hopefully you got to know me better. And listen, you all, if you like these types of sit down videos, please let me know. Let me know, like, girl, I like this. I like when you do things like this. Or you're like, stick with the blogs. Let me know. So please, whatever you do, you've watched this whole video, you got the tea on who I am, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, you don't sit up here and watch all these good minutes of me and getting to know me, and you just not gonna subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Click the button. You can do it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you all. Hope you enjoyed this video, this get to know me video. And yeah.